Hey guys, it's Rose with Rose Likes Crochet. How is everybody doing? I am actually filming this on Thursday, December 25th, which in the United States here is Christmas. I'm sure it's Christmas a lot of other places too. But I am not gonna release this into the internet until Friday, December 26th. I don't think anyone is gonna be watching videos on Christmas Day. That's just me. Anywho, if you are new here, my name is Rose. I like to crochet. I like yarn a lot. You'll see that in this video. And I make stitch markers along with other handmade items. You can find those in my Etsy shop, which is linked down below in the description box. So if you could favorite the shop and favorite a few items, it really does help me out a whole lot, and I do appreciate it. So yarn yakking videos are me talking about a bunch of things: random acts of crochet kindness, charity, if I have any happy mail, which I do, if I've been yarn shopping, which I kind of have in store and online, and if I have any finished objects, and I will be inserting some clips of some finished objects at the end of, you know, the chitter chatter. So we'll do some admin stuff first. There is a Facebook group for this YouTube podcast. Everything I talk about is linked down below in the description box. For the Facebook group, you do have to answer 3 questions to join. I promise they're easy. You can also follow me on Instagram. That's at Roselikescrochet. Feel free to tag me in any giveaways that you see over there. And that is connected to a Facebook business page. So everything that goes in the Instagram goes on the Facebook business page. And you can follow me there too. Besides that, just the Etsy shop and yeah, favorite some items. Thank you so much to anyone who purchased my 12 Days of Stitchmas calendar. That was pretty awesome. And thank you to anyone who goes over there and favorites some items. So I do appreciate it. All right, so we are going to start this video with random acts of crochet kindness. So this is a contest that I'm having every month, and we are going to continue this in 2026, doing random acts of crochet kindness. More information on what we're going to do for 2026, probably the first video you see in January. But for this year, we are almost done. The item of the month for December was a rainbow. And I only made one rainbow and I already left it somewhere. And you still have like 6, what is today? You still have a couple days to send me an email. That's my contest. If you make the random acts of crochet kindness and you want to enter my contest, you can send me an email, roselikescrochet@gmail.com, with a picture of your random acts of crochet kindness. Tell me how many you made and where you left them, and then you're entered to win a little ball of yarn, a stitch marker, and some stickers. So nothing extravagant, but just my way of saying thank you for participating. Now, random acts of crochet kindness are just that. You can leave anything, anywhere, anytime, and with a little note that says, "I'm free, take me home," or not. And it's just basically to brighten someone's day. And it's something really little, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of yarn. You can just use scrap yarn on it. And I'm enjoying it, so we are going to do it again next year. So let me know your thoughts on next year. I did ask for some opinions in the last video, and I did get a couple of people that had some opinions, but mostly everyone said they wanted to do it again this year. Okay, so random acts of crochet kindness, rainbows for the month of December. For charity, we are still going to be doing the Generous Crafters next year. They have a list, and we're working on figuring out quantity limitations, because the Generous Crafters, where they meet, they have a limited amount of space. So they are trying to still work that out. Hopefully sometime in January, I will have the list for next year for you guys. So stay tuned. If you're not sure what the Generous Crafters is, go back and check out a couple of the Generous Crafters videos that are here on my channel. So I think that's it for random acts of crochet kindness and charity. We're going to get to happy mail, because I have some happy mail. So last week I opened up some packages from my good friends Connie and Candace, and they had something else that was coming for me. It came from Amazon, and it said, "Rose, enjoy your gift. Happy Hanukkah and Happy New Year. Love, Connie and Candace." And I love you guys so much. They sent me some tea. So thank you so much. Lemon honey drop and white chocolate peppermint. They sound delicious. I might have some of that before I well after this video. So thank you so much, Connie and Candace. And then I have some holiday cards, and that is so awesome. Thank you so much to anyone who thought about me and thought about sending a holiday card my way. The first card that I have here, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Here is the card. It is from Maxine, and she is in Florida. Thank you so much, Maxine. It just says, I enjoy watching your channel. Enjoy your holidays, from Maxine. So Maxine, thank you so much for watching the channel. I really do appreciate all of you guys for watching the channel. And I do want to thank everyone this past year who has watched and let those stupid ads play. It really has helped me out a whole lot this year. So thank you so much for doing that. The next card I got is from Janet, and she is from Canada. And she sent me a Hanukkah card. So thank you so much, Janet. She has been a stout provider of charity for any charity that I have wound up coming up here and telling you guys about. She has always donated. So thank you so much, Janet. She says, may you have a happy Hanukkah. Enjoy all the blessings of the holiday season, from Janet. So thank you so much, Janet, for that. And then I got this postcard. Look at that. I want to go there. And this is from Dolores. And she says, hi, friend. Just wanted to wish you a blessed Hanukkah. This is a picture of my home away from home. She loves visiting Disneyland during Christmas. Happy New Year. Love, Dolores. Yeah, I want to go there if it's warm. And then the last card I got is from Cindy. And she is from Virginia. And this is the card. You can see there's something in there. And she sent me a little stitch marker and a little ornament. It's a little panda. And it's got her name on the back, so I can't show you the back, but it's just got a stamp on there. Cindy, did you make this? Because it's adorable. I love it. So there's a little panda. And then there is a stitch marker here. I'm going to put this on the couch where I'm crocheting with my bear's stitch markers. Okay, so let me get this off the card, and I'm going to show you guys the actual stitch marker. And the card says, best of wishes to you and yours for a wonderful holiday season, from Cindy. So Cindy, thank you so much. And here is the stitch marker. And it's a little gingerbread man. Oh, he's so cute. Thank you so much, Cindy. I really appreciate that. It's adorable. Set it right there. So thank you so much to anyone who sent me a card and happy mail. You don't ever have to do that, but I really do appreciate it when you do. So the next thing I want to talk about is yarn, but I'm not going to show you any yarn. So I got this catalog in the mail. This is from Herrschners. And it is spring 2026. And this is really interesting because it says, meet the new and exclusive Bee collection of yarns. Now, I was watching another YouTuber here the other day. Her name is Ellen. So hi, Ellen. I know she watches. And she must have seen this on their website, and she ordered some of this. And she was comparing it to the Joann's Big Twist. So I'm just going to show you guys, and she was spot on. This is so interesting. So this says, meet the Herrschners Bee collection, yarn that begins with you. A yarn that celebrates every maker's journey from dreaming to stitching, shading to sparkling. There's a bee yarn that's perfectly you. So look at this, you guys. Look at this top one right here. You guys know this is all Joann's Big Twist yarn. It's so interesting. The blue, they have the purple. They don't have a green, and the green was the one that I really was interested in. And these have, like, I don't know. I've never seen this color or this color in this style yarn when it was Joann Fabrics. So I think that they have copied some of the colors, and then it looks like they added new colors. Because I never heard of Tea Rose, Coral Sunset, and Violet Veil was not the name of the purple color. Maybe that is the purple, this one right here. I'm going to bring it closer so you guys can see this one right here. They are not showing the red one, the green one. So I'm not sure if that's going to be coming soon or what's going on with that. But you should definitely go check out Ellen's channel because she actually had yarn like this collection. And then she also had the big twist part of it. The next one that's listed here is Bee Stitched. And this is probably, I think she said this was the big twist value. So there is the Bee Stitched. And they're selling that for $4.49 a ball. And they're selling the Bee Shady for $4.99 a ball. Okay, the next one is called Bee Sparkly. And it doesn't look like, I don't know if it's the Twinkle. Maybe it's the Twinkle. I'm going to show you guys. So it's the one on the top right here. And it says Bee Sparkly right there. And look at those colors. So they're selling those for $5.99 a ball. And then this next one is called Bee Whirly, WHIRLY. They're selling it for $4.99 a ball. And that's the one in the middle here. So I'm not sure what that's duplicating from Big Twist, or if it is. I think Ellen said she thought it might be like the Jelly Bean or something else from Big Twist. And then this one is called Bee Dreamy, $5.99 a cake, and it's a 3-weight. So you can see all the colors right there. So not that many colors on that one. So I just thought that was interesting. You should go and check out Ellen's channel. I think that's all of the bee stuff that's in the bee yarn that's in here. You can probably check out their website also. I'm not going to go through the rest of this, but I just thought it was interesting that I watched Ellen and then the Herrschners catalog came out with the bee collection here on the front. So go check it out. I'm not planning on buying any of it because I already have a lot of it in stock. So speaking of yarn, so I went out with my friend Carolyn. So Paula and Philip were not available. I think this was like last Saturday. And Carolyn and I went out. We went to Michael's. We went to a Michael's in a different town than we normally go to. And it was a humongous Michael's. And they had a ton of yarn. And all of the Karen cakes that were on clearance at all the other stores were not on clearance here. As a matter of fact, they had the Karen, oh my gosh, what was the name of that cake? They had cakes that have been discontinued for like a year over there, and they were not on clearance. So it was a big store. They had a lot of yarn. They had the big twist value in the actual aisles, not on an end cap. So, you know, in the aisles. So when we walked in the door, they were doing a craft, and they said if we sat down and did the craft, we would get a 40% off coupon. So we sat down and did the craft and got a 40% coupon. And so I picked up this new yarn that I saw from Loops and Threads. It's Loops and Threads Impeccable. It was originally $5.49, and then I got the 40% off. And so it was $3.29. And they had a couple of other, so yarn was on sale, buy one, get one half off. And we all know that yarn prices have gone like way up. So I just got this one, but they had a bunch of different colors in this style. And this was $5.49, and the solid colors had like 100 more yards per ball, and it was also $5.49. So this is not something, it's way too expensive considering the solid version has so many more yards and it's the same price. So it looks like if I want any more of this, it will have to be with a 40% off coupon. Anyway, let me tell you about this. They have tons of Impeccable. Loops and Threads Impeccable. This one is only 160 yards, 3 ounces, 146 meters, 85 grams. It's a 4-weight. They recommend 5mm knitting needles and crochet hook. This was called Hydrangea Multi. 100% acrylic, machine wash in cold water, do not bleach, tumble dry. And this is made in India. So hydrangea multi. And it's got like the purple and the periwinkle and the hot pink. And oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now here's something interesting too. Like this is a new label from Loops and Threads. And in the past, they did not have the name of the color with the UPC code, and now they do. So not only do they have the name of the color there, but they also have the name of the color there. So I don't know if they got pushback because everyone was looking for the name of the color here before, and they moved it to right there. So anyway, just my observations. They had some really pretty colors in this style, like this stripy style. But I'm a purple kind of girl, and so I picked up the purple. So that was the only yarn I bought at Michael's. And I wasn't about to do buy one, get one half off because that is not a good deal, especially when the prices are so high. So I am finally going to show you my Lion brand order that I ordered, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago, a month ago. And I just never had a chance to open up the box and show you. So I'm going to it was all like bulk purchases. So let me get the box and I'll show you. Hang on. Okay, you guys, so it looks like I ordered this on Black Friday. So that was November 28th. So this is about a month ago. And I think they shipped it on December 5th. They did put a packing slip, but they did not put any prices on here. So I looked it up online before I came and started this video so I could tell you the prices. It was like 60% or 70% off bulk items. You could see there's like lots of bags of stuff. So I don't have like an individual price, but you guys can price it out if you want to. So they had Hometown USA, and the color on this is called Cocoa Beach, I believe. Let me just double check. It is called Cocoa Beach. It is like this dark taupe color. And they were selling 6 packs of this. So I got 6 of these for $14.38. So that's like $2 something a ball. And I like using this for 3-button cowls. And I also am going to try and I have a ton of this stuff, use it for my chunky snowboard hats. So this was the only color I think that they had at the time, and I don't think they're doing the sale anymore. Anyway, I got 6 of these. I think I only need 2 for a 3-button cowl, and I probably would only need like 1.5 for a hat. So 2 of those, or 6 of these, I guess, 2 packs. And then they had Basic Stitch Anti-Pilling, which looks like this. And the color is called Steel Blue. You guys, they were selling a 12-pack for $14.36. 12 of them for $14.36. That's like $1 something each, right? So there's my 12. And it is so pretty. I mean, it says it's called Steel Blue, and that's a little bit lighter than the color it actually is. It's closer to like that color. But you guys, $1 something a ball, like $1.10 a ball. Thank you. Yes. Okay. The next 2 I also got, they are Heartland. So I don't know if anyone has ever used Heartland. And these were 12 packs for $26.96. 12 packs for $26.96. So what is that, like $2.10 each or something like that? So I got 2 different colors. So there's this color right here. I'll show you close up. This is called Channel Islands. And here, this, you can see the color. It is like a celery color. It's so pretty. And I don't know if you guys have ever used Heartland. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. I am going to try this in the knitting machine and see how it works. And the other color was this color right here. So you can see I got my 12. It's crazy. This color is called Virgin Islands, and it is so, so pretty. So these are all 4-weight yarns, except the Hometown, that is a 6-weight. So you guys, I mean, if this goes through the knitting machine, that's 251 yards. I could probably get, I don't know, 2 hats out of 1 ball, or I don't know. I'm going to have to check it out and see how many hats I can get out of that. But it's just going to be beautiful. I know it's going to be beautiful. These colors are amazing. It's amazing. So, so that's my Lion brand. It was just a bulk sale, and I don't think that they have these available anymore. I could be wrong, but you can go and check. Okay, so now I've been working on some stuff because craft fair season is over for me, but like I said in my last video, I have been filming stuff as I've been making it, like over the past couple months, so that I could put it in my car and bring it to craft fairs. So the first clip I am going to show you here today is going to be of some Stingrays that I made. And I will tell you that I am almost out of Stingrays. So this is something that I am going to have to make again for the upcoming craft fair season, because I think I only have like 5 or 6 left. So it's a quick clip. I am going to insert the clip and then I'll come back and we will discuss. Here's the clip. Hey guys, Rose from the past coming on here to show you some stuff that I've been making. I am going to start actually putting dates on these videos so that you know when I'm recording them. Today is Saturday, September 13th, and I have a 2-day craft fair. Starts today at 2, and then tomorrow is from 12 to 4. So I've been making some items I wanted to show you. I got to go pack up my car. So I am going to show you today some Stingrays that I've been making. So I normally have a couple different colors in my inventory, and currently I only have I'll show you the yarn that I used for these, and it's the lime green one. I can't remember what the name of it is, Lime Dot maybe. But anyway, I'll show you what I've been making. So the tutorial that I use for my Stingrays is here on YouTube. It is from Teresa's Crochet Shop, and it is called the Crochet Plush Stingray. I think I do everything exactly the same as she does, except if you watch her tutorial, she sews on the tail afterwards, and I do not. I actually do the tail as I go. So everything else is the same. I use a 7mm crochet hook and blanket yarn. So I'm going to show you. I have decided or seen that I can get 12 Stingrays, like the top parts, from 1 ball of Bernat blanket yarn. So I'm going to show you. So the white that I've been using for the bottom is just white. So just plain old white Bernat blanket yarn. The first color that I'm going to show you is Bernat Baby Blanket, and it is called Pixie Dot. So this is the purple one. And like I said, the one that I currently have in stock is the green one. I think it's called Lime Dot. But I used an entire ball of this, and I thought I would have enough left over to finish the very last one, but I did not. So I'll show you that one. Anyway, this is what they look like. Like I said, I do the tail like as I'm going along the body. So I have completed 12 of these. They all have a little smile underneath there. And what I do actually, or what I did for this time, is I made all of the white pieces first. So it comes in 2 pieces. So you do this body part first, and then you add this part. So I actually did all of those first, and then I did all of the colored part, like all of the bodies, not including this front part here. So I did all of these, and then I just went in assembly line fashion and put them together. So I took a picture of when I had all of the pieces laid out, so I'll put that picture in right here. Okay, so that was a lot of work. So anyway, so I was making blue ones and purple ones, and I'm hoping that these will carry me through to the end of the year. Anyway, so this is what the purple ones look like. So I actually got 11 complete Stingrays with the body part going around and this little front part. I got 11 complete ones. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 right there, and I'm just going to put those in the bag right here. Then there is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 complete with like where the body and the top part are all the exact same color. And then for the last one, I ran out of purple. So I decided, because the colors that are in this are yellow, pink, and orange, I had this Honey Bunny Shine from Hobie, which it says it's a number 6, but it's really thin. It's more of like the posh size. So I doubled this up, and this is how I finished this Stingray with the yellow. So yeah, so I had no more yarn to do the top part, and so that is how I finished it off. But he still has the smile, and that's what he looks like. And yeah, so that's it for the purple ones. For the blue ones, I also use the Bernat baby blanket. I love this dotty yarn, you guys. This one is called Blueberry Dot. And I was able to get all 12 bodies plus the top part and all the way around, and I had this much left over. So I don't know what happened with the purple, if there was just less yardage when I started, but I had that much left over from the Blueberry Dot. And I was able to get all 12. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of the blue ones, and then there are 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, I do not have any more of this Blueberry Dot yarn, and as I was working with it, I realized that it's not a true white. So if you see like how much brighter the actual Bernat blanket white is, this is not like really, it's like a soft white. And I was also noticing that in some places, it's probably really hard to tell, that it kind of looks dirty, but it's not. So I'm okay, like if I don't get any more of this Blueberry Dot, because I have the darker blue one. But so there are all of my Stingrays, and they all have, so the purple ones all have yellow eyes, I believe, except for 2 of them, maybe 1 of them. And then these guys all have blue eyes, except for 2 of them. I ran out of the blue eyes, and so I think 2 of them have black eyes. So that's all I've got for the Stingrays. I really enjoy this pattern. Like I said, I mean, I made 2 dozen in the past week, so it was, hopefully I don't have to make any more for the rest of the year, but we'll see what happens. So that is all I have. I will return. Oh, and here's my shirt for the craft fair today. So people know it's branded. I have it, all my stuff has that on there. And by the way, someone did wind up buying that shawl, so I don't even have that shawl anymore. So that's it. I'm gonna go make one more video and pack up my car, so I will bring you back to the current day Rose now. Take care, bye. Okay, so what do you think of the Stingrays? I don't think it matters what color I actually bring with me to craft fairs. People like all the colors. I have had light blue, the lime green, the purple, and they like all of them. So, and that yarn is, I have a bunch of it. So I think I might try some different colors on that also. So let me know what you think of the Stingrays. They are good sellers for me. And I'm going to enter or insert one more clip, because like I said, I have a ton of stuff that I videotaped. And this is gonna be of my last batch of bees. And it's an even shorter clip than the one of the Stingrays. And I do have some bees left. I know I will have to make more bees for next year, but I'm going to insert that clip right here. Hey guys, Rose from the past, coming on here to show you some things that I've been making. I have a craft fair coming up this weekend, so I need to get these packed up and ready to go, and so I can load up my car. So the item I am going to show you today, I think you can already see, is bees. And I have made these a whole lot of times before, and I have 2 left in my inventory. that are yellow. I have a lot of blue bees left, but I only have 2 yellow bees left. So I decided I needed to make some bees. So I'm going to tell you the tutorial that I use is here on YouTube, and it is from Katie Being Creative. And I know I did modify the pattern just a little bit, but her tutorial is excellent. So I'm going to show you the yarn that I used, and it is Bernat Baby Blanket, and the color is just called white. That's for the wings. And then for the black stripe, I use Bernat Blanket, and the color is called Coal. And you can see I have quite a bit left on this ball of yarn, so I have not used an entire ball. The stripes are kind of small on the black part, so you don't use up a whole lot as much as the yellow. And then the yellow that I used is also Bernat Baby Blanket, and the color on this particular one is called Pale Marigold. And this is the only ball I think I had of this color, and I actually ran out at the end of my last bee. I was very surprised because normally I can get for sure 8 bees out of one ball of blanket yarn. But perhaps this time the ball didn't have as much, or in the past the ball had a little bit more yardage than what I thought. I don't know. Anyway, I like to use blanket yarn for all my amigurumi, and I use a 7mm hook. So I'm just going to show you the bees. I mean, to me they all look the same. This is really not a bad pattern. I am really not into into sewing on pieces and parts for amigurumi. So the only thing I really dislike about this particular bee, or probably any bee, is that you have to sew the wings on, and I don't ever think that I get them straight. So I'm always really frustrated when I'm sewing the wings on my bees, but maybe with practice I'll get better. So I'll just have to keep practicing. So I made a total of 8 bees, and I do these kind of assembly line style. So what I'll do is I'll make all the bodies first, and then I'll set the bodies to the side, and then the wings, each one of these is made separately. So I'll make all the little wings separately. Then I'll sew the wings together. And then once I'm done with that, I'll actually put the wings onto the bee. So there's 2 right there. And then we've got 2 more. So 2 more, and then yes, 2 more after that. So I have 8 altogether, but I'm going to show you. This is the last one that is completely all yellow in the booty. And then I told you that I ran out of that yellow yarn. So this guy right here, his wings are wonky. And look at that. That's horrible. I should probably take that out and try it again. But he's wonky enough that he's got a black butt. So maybe I will leave the wings like that because, you know, maybe there's some kind of defect for this guy. Obviously, he's got a defect. So there are my 8 bees. I'm going to see how long these last me at my craft fairs. I do have quite a few craft fairs at the end of the year. I'm recording this in October, so I probably have 6 or 7 more craft fairs. We'll see if they last. So anyway, let me know what you guys think besides this wonky guy right here with his wings and his black butt. But let me know what you think of the bees. And that's it for this video. It's super short, super quick, and I will bring you back to the original Rose. Bye. All right, guys, so let me know what you think of the bees. They are so cute. I know, I love them. I do have yellow bees and the blue bees still in my inventory. Not that many, so that's another thing that I'm going to have to make quite a few of. Okay, so that's all I have for today. If you have lasted this long the day after Christmas, then you are going to be entered into a giveaway. If I give you, well, I'm going to do a giveaway. How about that? So I think like last year, someone tagged me on Instagram and won a giveaway. So this is why I say you guys always should, if you find giveaways on Instagram, tag me as a friend. Someone won a giveaway and tagged me, and the person's account actually sent me the items for the giveaway as well as the winner. So this was from, I'm going to show you because I'm from this company, Along Avec Anna. Explore your creativity, ethical, cruelty-free yarn, delicate knitting patterns, and accessories. And they are located in the UK. So this was the little card that came in the box. So it came in a little box like this, which I'm gonna ship it to you in that box. And it came with a ball of yarn like that. So a little donut. It also came with some wool shampoo. And it came with these little tiny knitting needles, which I don't need. These are 4mm, 40 centimeter needles. It says a Symphony WD fixed circular needle. So this is going to be the giveaway. This is like, I don't know, my happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. This is a giveaway for today. So I know it's going up the day after Christmas, but you will have 1 week to leave a comment down below. If you want to enter to win this, I mean, because I want you guys to leave comments on all my videos. It really does help me out a whole lot. If you want to win this specific giveaway, even if you're not a knitter, like if you want to try and you want to win these knitting needles and this little ball of yarn and the soap, I would say let's leave a comment about anything on here. But if you want to do the giveaway, let me know if you have used wool shampoo, or you can use the words wool shampoo in your comment if you want to be entered into the giveaway. And it's going to be only open to the US. I'm not sorry, because shipping is ridiculous. So if you are from outside the US, don't say the word wool shampoo, because I can't enter you into my contest. And whatever the YouTube rules are, you have to be 18, blah, blah, blah. If you want to enter to win this little giveaway, just use the words wool shampoo in your comment. And I'll give it 1 week. So next week's Yarn Yakking video, we'll pick a winner using a random comment picker, and then this will be shipped out. So that's it. I hope everyone had great holidays. And I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. Hopefully yarn shopping in the store, but it's kind of wah, right? I don't know. I think this was pretty good. All that yarn for so cheap. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So remember, and don't say the word giveaway in your comment. If you do, I'll delete it. So that's it. I hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend, and I will see you guys next week for sure. Bye.